Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Lance now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jennings. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Switch. He's crazy. He's checking crazy.
Again, McCaffrey. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal.
Check 3. Mike, 60. Check 99. Ultra. Cut.
The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. So a decision to be made. Is this something, opening drive maybe they discussed before the game?
They had to, and that's the responsible way of getting ready for a game. You go through situations with your staff, you go through scenarios, and you read your team. If we're in this spot and we're moving the ball well, is this a time to go for it, or is it a time to be a little bit cautious? I think in this case, he feels good about his team. He should go for it.
Lance and company going on 4th down. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Ray McCloud, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the rookie out of Rutgers, Isaiah Pacheco. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This defense for the Niners, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I've never returned punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are about whether you should fair catch it or not, but sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Open man downfield. It's Ross. He's got him. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. John Ross, 32 yards. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. The killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Lance to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Ray McCloud. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers have taken the lead. Gold to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Mecole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They'll run with the third-year man, Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Mahomes on target here to Hardman. There he goes, right side. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman. 61 yards.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone...
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 72 yards.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Gould able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, you know, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes steps away to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
On 1st down, Lance. They'll start an excellent. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Flush to his right.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career, and he parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
He finds Ross right side. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco,
a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now Lance. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another big play and another 49er first down. Again, it's Lance. And this is caught. Jennings. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that, and they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On play action, Lance eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Niners are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Gold with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
On first down, Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. 49 yards on the ground for him so far. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Check 2.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And now they'll throw with Lance. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I can put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
22 needle.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is... And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Niners take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this one almost intercepted.
Hey, I really pressed it wrong, but I was trying to throw it to square.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
I hate that shit. I swear to God, I hate that shit. Yeah, I've been pressing the wrong button, trying to click it fast, so you're right there.
Back-to-back incompletions. Throw, it's Mahomes.
Ever caught that?
Just shy of 40 to mark it down at the 39.
Man.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
We love to hear for a short-handed tight end, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this one, he got it for the first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes flush to his right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Sometimes it's designed, but sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket, move, and make something happen. And that play is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Come on. He's right there. Just throw it right there for the... Goddamn.
Back on the heels a little bit here.
Wide open, man.
Just hit tail just a little bit there, but didn't finish that first down.
Oh, you hit Patrick Mahomes?
Trying to get 2 more stops.
Nah, I didn't even see that.
This drive.
Quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Thank you. I needed that.
Nice job of holding him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Mahomes to throw once more. Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
You call for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety allows you freedom to run around.
Come on, Reed.
Specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so.
What the fuck?
And this one will wind up with him losing.
Wait, let me talk that, man.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Hey, let me talk that, man.
Defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They get 3 yards closer.
touchdown.
Third goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I don't think the second.
Oh, man, they picked him back up. I hate that fucking animation shit.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here. The football, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone.
I'll always get one of them.
Extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Cardinal will wet not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense not set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. John Ross, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs were able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this is back to an 8-point game. And here comes the return for just beyond the goal line.
Oh my God, bro. What the fuck? Why they keep doing this shit? My bad. I was trying to do my
So the big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What?
Moving him run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, the first down. The Lance now to throw. And he'll dump this up to his running back, McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. McCaffrey running up the middle. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
That's holding, dude. I'm trying to get off that man. Go to fucking play.
69 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Run down short of the 15.
Really good move on the run. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up and keep third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. It could be.
He said keep third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. 3 yards won't be enough here as that bring up 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. The kick by Gold is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's the important play here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still plenty of time left to go. Likely, that was a book to start the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And again, in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. But probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes taking a tough shot here for Hardman. And he's good. Inside the 10. A big play there for KC. 63 yards.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. Just throw this one over the way. The security could be incomplete here. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone goes over 80%, they're not going to.
And he's here. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mike Burton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he's
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. That last
we're set for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do you do? You run the ball,
Are you trying to hurry them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts in that opportunity, or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning?
Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And they get it down, but the referee takes it in for the 40-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw. They'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Let's go! Look at this. They get the turnover they need, and it's intercepted.
trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Catch is made by Hardman. And he is going to have the Chiefs 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Mahomes. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. That's caught by Jennings. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Lance back to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mahomes will throw. And he's got it. It's caught.
Come on, man. Fucking with me.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed.
Stop playing with me!
And that lead was from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive.
Over with, nigga.
They keep their eyes on the end zone. They made sure they
as well and
denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football.
Better stop playing with me like I'm cool, man. I want to keep going the ball. They should have kneeled it out.
San Francisco
That's dead.
is ready to start their next drive.
That's dead. It's a pick.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception last time out.
That was almost a pick. They have all that.
Best in the game. You can have games where it just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
Oh. Look them balls. Look them balls.
Second down.
Look them balls.
Second down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40.
Look them balls.
One final try now for Lance. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly.
Look them balls.
Comes up empty.
Ah!
Game is over.
I do this shit, nigga.
This ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near
man.
and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They didn't move too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Chiefs, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for San Francisco,
I'm talking about fun.